Where am I? What's that?
Welcome. That? An ancient and overused presentation tool.
Talking bear? Is this the Matrix?
Not exactly. My name is Haxhaven, and you're in Second Life, one of the many virtual worlds existing in cyberspace.
Virtual worlds?
Some call it the next evolution of the internet. It's hard to imagine, but as we speak, there are thousands of people in here conducting their business.
A talking bear is the next evolution of the internet? Right. How do I get back to reality?
Now hold on. Aren't you the least bit curious? The exit is over there, but if you have a few minutes, I'd love to show you around.
Well, I have to admit, sounds better than filing papers. Alright, enlighten me.
Virtual worlds offer new 3D digital landscapes where multi-agency collaboration can occur across a variety of venues. They provide collaborative spaces where individuals interact and communicate as avatars in virtual spaces. Participants have a sense of presence, not only of themselves, but also of other individuals present in the same virtual space. This transference, the powerful sense of being there, makes the virtual world environment invaluable for collaboration and experiential learning. The use of virtual worlds is on the rise. Second Life, one of the most popular public virtual worlds, has over 15 million registered users, with over 70,000 users online at any one time. Several federal agencies sponsor virtual spaces designed for citizen outreach, providing information, and stimulating interaction with visitors. Citizens are encouraged to enter these worlds, view projects, interact with government employees, and gain insight into the key missions and activities of federal agencies. Citizens are presented with a personal face and the feeling of being there when interacting with government employees.
Huh.
When a virtual glacier crumbles before your eyes, or a coral reef's brilliant digital colors fade to gray, the effects of climate change become strangely more real. You can read about Earth science in a textbook, or you can experience it in a virtual world. Virtual experiences offer greater educational impact, one where you can walk around and interact with the science.
So NOAA really pays you to do this?
It's a crazy job, but NOAA's vision for virtual worlds is the same as the real world: to create an informed society that understands the role of oceans, coasts, and the atmosphere in the global ecosystem in order to make the best social and economic decisions.
Okay, but how do you possibly justify this to your boss?
I'll answer your questions, but first let me change into something more appropriate.
Thanks. That makes me worry less about ending up as lunch.
You're welcome. I wasn't joking about NOAA's vision. One of our primary missions is to create an environmentally literate society. In addition, virtual worlds found their way into NOAA's strategic plan, along with 50 pages of business and security justifications.
That's a lot of paperwork.
Agreed. Finally, in 2006, Congress passed the Competes Act that for the first time gave NOAA authority to educate.
So what did NOAA do before that?
Got me. I guess they unofficially taught people. I suppose now we can't get in trouble.
Right. Do you work with anyone outside of NOAA?
We do. In fact, other agencies find NOAA's efforts in virtual worlds so pioneering, they seek out assistance in developing their own virtual content.
Oh yeah? Who?
Recently, NOAA developed Energy Island to attract talent to the Department of Energy. Visitors can talk with agency representatives, review available jobs, and have some fun.
Your idea of fun scares me.
Ever taken a ride in a particle accelerator?
No.
No time like the present.
Whoa! That was kind of fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You'll be happy to know that there's much more to do here. Both NOAA and the Department of Energy are part of a larger virtual continent called the Silence.
The Silence?
Impressive, but no. Scilands is short for Science Islands. Over 25 science and technology organizations share their virtual land, creating a one-stop shop for education. Members also meet here to share ideas, help each other, and plan projects.
Where's all this headed?
Glad you asked. Imagine a future where the government worker meets directly with citizens in-world to provide personalized services, works with other government employees directly on complex problems, maintains a virtual workspace, uses 3D visualizations to collaboratively solve government problems. Imagine a future where the citizen sits down with an IRS expert to discuss tax issues, collaborates with experts in 3D spaces to discuss and find solutions, meets with other citizens in interest groups to influence government, brings children to interactive government exhibits from their living room. Imagine a future where the soldier practices joint military exercises first in the virtual world, bridges cultural differences in international teams, accesses training through virtual world portals.
The future is now.
The future is now? You mean this is already happening?
Yes, all of what you've seen can be visited today.
But it's still just virtual, right? I mean, it's not really real.
I guess it depends on what you mean. Have you heard of augmented reality?
Does it involve steroid use?
No. Augmented reality refers to displays where simulated imagery is superimposed on reality. It's already available on some of the world's most popular mobile platforms.
How would you use it?
Take, for example, NOAA's Science on a Sphere program. Augmented reality would offer the ability to show different data to different people, or the ability to layer data in 3 dimensions surrounding the sphere.
Wow, I had no idea you could do so much with virtual worlds.
Indeed.
Today, virtual worlds might appear little more than a rudimentary children's game. The technology is where the World Wide Web was in 1995. Today's first-generation user interfaces are complex and lack widespread use, limiting their effectiveness in large-scale collaboration. However, in the future, virtual worlds could literally become an extension of our physical form, creating reality with the simplicity of second nature. Imagine tomorrow, where together we can create realities with ease and experiment with societal models, taking the lessons learned to improve the real world. Political town hall meetings could be held virtually, increasing the connectedness between elected officials and their constituents. Moreover, what will happen when these virtual environments blend with the real world, giving people instantaneous access to information? How will this affect our politics and decision-making process?
And we're back to where we started. In summary, NOAA must investigate new technologies, even those that look like video games, to stay pertinent to a changing society. For now, though, you're free to leave.
Wait, that's it?
Sorry, I was told to save time for Q&A. You're on your own now.
Q&A? So this really is the Matrix? I'm just a program in a presentation? What happens when the presentation is over?
Relax. This won't hurt a bit.